Hey, what's up guys, TotallyDubbed here, and today I'm giving you some initial impressions and my thoughts on the official Samsung 4.2.2. This is a leaked version and this is based on stock. I'm going to show you a few things. First of all, I'm going to go into settings to show you that I am on 4.2.2. Baseband is EMC2. And the build number is UFME3. I flashed the version of Roalex, who's a recognized developer on XDA. I'll link down in the description the thread. The reason I went for this firmware is one, because it's stock. It's based a lot on stock, so there's a lot of stock stuff there, rather than light versions and whatnot. And secondly, it's got some Galaxy S4 features which seem pretty cool, and I wanted to give them a whirl to see how they look like. So first of all, I haven't changed anything apart from going into the settings and updating every single app via the Play Store. So that's the only things I've done so far. I haven't touched anything, and what I'm going to do is just go through the initial things on when you first flash the device, and then obviously I'm going to restore my titanium backup and show you guys and give you my opinion of the ROM after a little bit of usage. So maybe a day or 2 days of usage. Battery life probably won't be a true opinion of that, so bear that in mind. So first of all, I want to show you when you flash this ROM, you're going to be granted by this page, Hot Mobile. I have no idea, first of all, who they are. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they want, but I will find you and I will flash you. I honestly have no idea who they are. A lot of people on XDA have no idea who they are, and they don't know how they've gotten access to it. The writing over there, if I'm not mistaken, was seen as Hebrew. So we don't know what that is. Just bear that in mind, and you will be granted with this wallpaper, which is from Hot Mobile as well. Obviously those things can be changed, and pretty easily can be changed, especially from developers, like the boot animation and whatnot. However, there are some apps like mobile GPS which are included with the ROM, but I'm going to go with titanium backup and clear up all the stuff that I don't like. But first of all, I'm going to show you what it comes with so you guys have an idea. So first of all, when you launch into settings, you'll notice straight away a completely different interface from what we're normally used to. We're used to just scrolling down through everything, and now what Samsung have done, I've put 4 tabs. You've got connections, my device, accounts, and more. I really like this idea. Very simplistic, very fast in determining where you want to go within settings. So props to Samsung for doing this. I quite like this integration. It makes it more user friendly. So as you can see, you've got a few options here. You've got the normal options over there, data usage, you know, the data usage there, and you've got more options for networks. You've got NFC and S-Beam, nearby devices, screen monitoring, and guides via Wi-Fi. I don't actually use any of these, but there you go. In my device, you've got several options. You've got your lock screen. You've got lock screen options, so you can put multiple widgets on your lock screen. You can choose your lock screen widgets that you want. So over here I've got a show date, and that's it. Shortcuts, just like we're used to. Unlock effect, light effect. Now you've got the ripple effect that we're used to, and light effect is a new one. The light effect, as you can see, it like a shining light. Oh, that's restarting the widget. But as you can see, it's a light effect right there. Pretty cool. It looks like a lens flare. If you've used like Sony Vegas or anything, it looks like a lens flare. That's what it reminds me of. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice addition. I quite like that. I think I'm going to be using that. It's also quite a little bit different, but I gotta say I do love the ink effect that they used to have. It was never official or anything like that, but the ink effect was really nice, and I always use that. So I love to see that in the ROMs more often. So ink effect is pretty cool and missed by me. Display, so you got wallpaper as normal. Notification panel, now as you can see, Here's your notification panel. You can customize. Still no option to remove these these things, which is kind of annoying because I would have preferred to get rid of some. So as you can see, I can just move it around, but I can't get rid of it. I don't need all these things at the top, and it would be nice if Samsung could somehow integrate a way of removing them like you've got on custom ROMs. But as you can see, if you click that, you can see all the notifications right there. If I hit edit, it'll go straight into that page that I was at. So as you can see, again, no options to remove the things in the notification panel, but quite a lot of options right there. Let's go back. Right, you've still got multi-window. There you go, turning it on right there, and you've got the apps here, and you can edit, and you can add and remove apps. I don't actually use multi-window myself. Super useful though for people, especially with a Note 2. I think that's pretty cool. Screen mode. Now I saw something new over here. You can see adapt display right there. So as you can see, this mode, well, you can read it. I don't really have to read it out for you, but it changes the display a little bit. So it's not bad. It's actually quite good in terms of probably trying to save some power. But you can change it over here. I have it usually on dynamic because I quite like vivid colors, so I save it right there. You got brightness, same thing as usual. Nothing new over here. LED indicator, as you can see, nothing too new over there either. Home screen mode, nothing new. Call, so you got the call options, which usually you're used to seeing them in the accessibility or nearabouts there. You'll see that this option right here repeats itself, answering and ending calls in accessibility. I'll show you that in just a second. So nothing new again there. So you got blocking mode, driving mode, power saving mode, accessory and accessibility. Where I was saying answering ending calls, you got the same options, except you got one extra by answer calls by tapping. So that's that. You got negative colors as an option. Now this is kind of weird. I don't know why Samsung would actually include this. You got this negative colors usually, for example, via Sire's kernel, where you triple tapped or quadruple tapped, I can't remember, the home button, it changed the colors. I don't quite understand why they've got that option there. I don't see how it's beneficial to anyone. Guess it might look cool somehow, but it could be because of people which are maybe colorblind or something. I'm not sure, and I don't know, and I don't want to guess, but there you go. And so you got these options over here, sound balance, which is quite useful. Probably I need to shift that across somehow. And yes, I just did get a Facebook notification. Over here you got input and control, nothing new over there. If I go into motion, as you can see, normal things right there. Voice control, smart screen. Now smart stay and smart rotation is pretty cool. Let's try and see if this is gonna work. If I press that and I can't, oh yeah, I need to turn probably rotation on, probably explain that. So smart rotation is doing that. So if I'm gonna go like this, I'm tilting my head trying to see if it's gonna do anything, but no, it hasn't exactly done it. It just does it what normally happens. But yeah, I probably need to play around with that, but I normally don't use those options simply because they're just a bit hit and miss. Accounts, so you got a tab for accounts and more. So you got location services, security, which is normal as we're usually used to, and then you've got device manager to do these things. Developer option, sorry, is not normally there. If you go to about device and you keep clicking build number, you can see it will say no need, developer mode has been already enabled. If you click that several times, it'll say 3, 2, 1, bam, and you'll get the developer option there. And what I've done, the only reason I go in developer option is to speed up this, put it to 0.5 times. Makes it a bit more snappier, a little faster. Now into the apps. So as you can see, these are the apps which are included with the stock ROM. Obviously I'm going to get rid of these with my titanium backup, but you got the normal apps. You got some apps which look a little bit updated in terms of their not their widgets, their icon. The calculator definitely looks a bit different than normal. So there you go. You got GPS. Now this is an app with Hot Mobile. I wouldn't suggest using things that you don't know what they are, therefore I'm not going to be using it, so just bear that in mind. You've got Jewish calendar right there. Samsung apps has a different font, font icon, I can't get the word, icon. Snapgo, S-Voice, Samsung apps have different icons. This again is two other Hebrew, I think Hebrew apps, and this one as well. Again, ones I'll be getting rid of. Super SU is included in this ROM, and I changed the icon because I prefer this icon. Now let's go into widgets. So as you can see, the widgets that are included. Just gonna go through them just like that so you guys can see what they are. Quite a few widgets included, which is nice. And there we go. So those are widgets that are included with the ROM, and that's about it, guys, in terms of an overview of a stock ROM. What I'm going to do is go again, as I said, do my titanium backup stuff, change the phone to way I am usually used to using it, and we can use it and see how it performs on a day-to-day basis, and probably get back to you guys in maybe 1 or 2 days, maybe a little bit longer, because I think I'm gonna make this video a single video and then make a separate video for my thoughts and opinions of it. But so far it seems pretty good, quite snappy, no sort of lag or anything like that. Seems to be working fine. No forced close or anything like that on initial impressions. Only thing is these apps which don't seem to be fond of having bloatware, let alone bloatware that I don't even understand or don't even know why they're there, or how Hot Mobile got access to such an early release of the ROM, but I have no idea. So yeah, there we go, guys. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been quite long, about 13 minutes long, but I hope this video has helped you in a little overview of the ROM, to give you an idea of how 4.2.2 by Samsung is. The reason I say by Samsung is because 4.2.2 has been out for a little while, be it leaked or not, the official, should I say the Google version, but this is the Samsung implementation of that ROM, of that Android version, sorry, and made it into their ROM. So there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll get back to you guys hopefully soon, either with a video or with opinions down in the description, probably with a video, knowing me, of my thoughts and opinions of this ROM and how it compares in comparison to 4.1.2, because 4.1.2 has been pretty solid so far, and I've liked the earlier integrations of that, simply because of better battery life. Later versions have been decreasing in battery life, and there's no real added features which have been there. Therefore I don't see the point in flashing newer ROMs by Samsung so far. So yeah, thought to let you guys know. Alright guys, hope to see you soon. See ya. Totally dubbed out. Bye bye.